What is going on, everybody? A happy Monday to you out there. Thanks for joining us here in Northern Life after a little technical difficulty, perhaps, on Friday. So it was. I think we got it figured out, though.
We got it figured out. So
Yes.
after we recorded a whole show, fortunately, we already pre-recorded 2 different interviews. So that's what you saw on Friday. But the whole show, other than that, my microphone was not on the right frequency, so you cannot hear me, but you could hear Hunter.
Yes.
So we decided let's just not use any of that because that'd be hard to watch.
It's probably smart. Yeah, I think that was the right move, probably. And now we got it figured out. Thank you to Greg from downstairs.
Yeah, shout out Greg. Thanks,
he's
Greg.
The best.
Woohoo.
Also, still riding a high from this past Thursday. The Wild won, the Wolves won, the Twins
same night,
won.
yeah.
Same night. I think now is it the Timberwolves are going to play tonight?
Timberwolves playing today. Yep.
Okay,
yep,
that'll be
against the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay, interesting. And it was fun watching the game because if you looked on the bottom left of your screen, you could see Jeff and Carol Half right underneath the basket. His parents. How that's just insane.
Yeah. So for the folks at home, my dad's been a season ticket holder for the Timberwolves ever since they became a team. Sadly, next year, due to costs and the commitment to go to every single game, he has decided not to be a season ticket holder any longer. He'll share tickets with another buddy, but the Wolves said, "Hey, we'll give you this free upgrade," because apparently the gentleman or ma'am who owns the tickets courtside there underneath the basket simply said, "I cannot make it to the game, just give these to somebody."
Oh my God.
So how generous of that person,
That
too.
is so generous. Yeah, your parents, that was a pretty cool opportunity there. I don't know if we can show the photo in post in a second here, but of your dad actually handing the ball back to the
we can
players.
pull it up. Yeah.
Oh my, live on TV. So cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was pretty awesome. I didn't know it. All of a sudden I look at my phone, I'm like, oh, those are good seats.
Literally right there. Can't get much closer than that.
They had a great time, so hopefully the Wolves can keep some good magic going.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hey, coming up on today's show, we'll hear if the idea of a 4-day work week is gaining traction across the country on this Monday. And we'll take you to Rochester, Minnesota, where the Mayo Clinic has been combining medicine and music for nearly 100 years with a very special instrument.
Music is very therapeutic in many billions of ways, so cool.
Yeah. But first, we do want to give an enormous shout out, a huge thanks to Shannon Meyer from PDI Foods, who is the owner-operator of 2 McDonald's locations here in Duluth. That is because she stopped by to bring us brand new drinks that aren't even on the market yet. They will be coming soon to customers. We have the strawberry watermelon, mango pineapple, and blackberry passion fruit refreshers. It sounds like, as Hunter's showing them off here, they look good. You can grab these starting on Wednesday, I believe, along with 3 new crafted sodas, including a Sprite Berry Blast, an Orange Dream Drink, and a Dirty Dr. Pepper. And so we've been smelling these.
Yes.
And they just smell fantastic. We have not tried them yet.
It makes me want to go jump on a trampoline or something like that. Like it feels like summer. It feels like I want to be outside mowing a lawn or something.
The colors do match up well with summer, too. They make you
really
very
do.
happy.
Yes.
So, Hunter, is there one you have been drawn to the most due to smell?
Strawberry. I think the strawberry smells the best.
Yep.
They all smell fantastic.
Give it a kick. Also, the strawberry refresher, too. Cheers to you. The strawberry refresher one actually coming with chunks of strawberry in it. So that's pretty exciting.
Oh my gosh, that is refreshing. I love the chunks of strawberry. I like to be able to kind of chew something, but it's super, super good. Super cold, ice cold. It looks amazing. It tastes like strawberry.
It almost kind of tastes like strawberry lemonade in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a little lemon flavor.
Oh, how about that? So that's strawberry watermelon. Oh, I can see the watermelon.
Oh, the watermelon too. You pick next.
Let's talk about the mango pineapple one, which is kind of this this bright yellowish orangish one, which I believe has some sort of I want to say boba in the bottom, but we'll eventually have to make our way down to that coming up after the show.
I'm excited.
Yeah, this also looks very good.
All right, let's give it a shot.
I think it's nice to know that they have different options too. Like, I love the coffee at McDonald's.
Yes,
It's nice that this is an option now, too.
That's very refreshing as well. Again, just screams summer instantly. I have an instant mango and then almost like a pineapple-y finish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can taste the pineapple in that one, too. Yeah, that's perfect for a hot day.
Yes, and so last but not least, we got the blackberry one. We got some, you can actually see the seeds, so it must be blended in with the blackberries. It looks amazing as well. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, yeah. How about that? It looks like everything's so fresh and so clean.
That's a rap song, isn't it?
Yeah.
So fresh and so clean. That is amazing, too.
Oh. I kind of like how they're all kind of different, though.
Yes.
They're not like incredibly close to one another, but they all taste great. Yeah.
They're all very unique on their own, but they all taste amazing. Are there other flavors, too, that are also coming with?
It sounds like they have a crafted sodas is going to be the other thing. So these are 3 of the 6 options. The other three, they got a Sprite option, an Orange Dream option, and a Dirty Dr. Pepper, which I know dirty soda is kind of the big thing now. I believe you put cream in a soda and it just makes it a little smoother.
Okay.
So I think that's what they're starting here.
That's amazing. One of the benefits of the job, my friend, is get to try these new drinks.
Big thanks to Shannon. I think my favorite one might have been the strawberry one was very good. I think the mango one might have been my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I think strawberry is my favorite, but all were very good.
Be sure to find them this Wednesday. So big thanks to them. Let's turn to some health news now. A new study finds the toughest time for diets hits in the afternoon, right about 3:42 p.m., right when we're about to record the show almost. These are perfect for our cravings.
Helping.
Yeah. And so when cravings peak, most people give in within an hour. And across the country, including here in the Midwest, comfort foods like pizza, burgers, and fries top the list. The study also highlights Michigan as a hot spot for comfort food cravings, showing the Great Lakes region is not immune to, they're not immune to that mid-afternoon slump.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. I don't know about you, but like getting through breakfast, or even like not so much eating in the morning, which I probably should, but I don't really eat in the morning. It's not that difficult. But once you get to about that time, right about the time we start the 4 o'clock, and I love dinner so much. Oh my gosh, I love dinner. Big dinner, savory dinner. Oh, so good.
It's always so good.
Yes.
I think the biggest cravings I have are for something salty.
Yes.
Last night, my hands, probably can't tell, my fingers are still a little bit red. That's because I had a whole bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So that was my craving after a run.
Those stain everything.
It's hard.
What do they do to the insides? I don't even want to think.
Don't want to know. Well, how about this idea before we head to break? Hot tub boats coming to the Mississippi River, floating down the Mississippi while relaxing in a hot tub sounds too good to be true, but not anymore. That is exactly what the Minneapolis Park and Rec Board has approved. So Minnesota hot tub boats will now be operating. Company officials are targeting Memorial Day for that launch. Group bookings range from $300 to $425 depending on the day of the week, with each rental lasting 90 minutes.
I wonder how much it is just to buy one. I want one on my lake. That sounds fantastic.
Just throw a hot tub on top of your pontoon. I'm sure.
There's no ordinances that'll prevent you from doing that.
Nothing could go wrong.
No.
Well, coming up, some beautiful sounds from Rochester in just a bit. Welcome back, everybody. When you're at the airport, it's never fun seeing someone throw your luggage around carelessly.
It's not.
Throwing it left and right and whatnot. So how about this? In Japan, Japanese baggage handlers will soon be joined by robotic colleagues at one of the nation's biggest airlines. Starting in May, Japan Airlines will begin a 2-year trial that will see humanoid robots contributing to tasks like baggage handling and cleaning aircraft cabins. Japan's airline industry currently faces the twin challenges of an aging and shrinking workforce and higher workloads fed by a sharp rise in tourism.
There's a little part in me that just likes to push buttons. I don't know if it's a mean thing, but every time I see something like that, I want to just push it over for some reason. I don't know why, but I just want to go knock it over. And
why is that?
I don't know. It's just because it's walking on its own. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm fancy
so
technology.
cool.
I'm so cool. Get on the ground. What are you talking about? I wasn't a bully back in school or anything, but something like an Android. Push that thing over.
Where's the power button? Turn it off. Yeah, but it could be nice. I don't know. It could help, I suppose.
If it helps, that would be a wonderful thing for sure, because I'm sure it gets crazy in an airport.
So next time you're in Japan, don't push anything over.
No.
Make sure you make back stateside.
I'm sure it's illegal. Yeah. Don't do that. Down to our south now, for nearly a century, Bells have been making music in downtown Rochester.
Yeah, John Lawrenson goes behind the scenes to learn the secrets of what keeps a special instrument going at the Mayo.
Rochester is a city of character. The proof is in the architecture. And the Plummer Building at the Mayo Clinic may be the biggest character of them all. Its style is classic, and so is its carillon.
I always kind of call it a piano that has bells instead of strings.
For 98 and a half years, this instrument has sat at the very top of Plummer, like clockwork, twice a day. Austin Ferguson becomes the man behind the music. He's alone, 19 stories above the streets, yet his songs can reach thousands of people at any given time. How does one become a carillonner?
So I always joke that if you ever ask anybody who plays the carillon how they got into it, their response is going to be, it's completely by accident. I was just at the right place at the right time.
Austin first laid hands on the instrument in high school and then again in college. 9 years ago, he became the 4th full-time carillonner in Mayo Clinic history.
But the idea from the outset for actually having a carillon was to be a war memorial to the soldiers that had fought and given up their lives for their country.
Brothers Charles and William Mayo thought of that after serving in the medical corps during World War I. The carillon has a total of 56 bells, and the Mayo Clinic says that makes it one of the largest instruments in the world and the largest instrument in Minnesota. But the bells never move. When Austin pushes a key, a wire causes the clapper to hit the side of the bell. The melody is entirely mechanical.
It just takes a little getting used to that you use your fists rather than your fingers.
His biggest fans can be found on street level.
It's nice when you're out during that hour, you can hear the chime and it's, plays a nice little tune. So just kind of keeps the vibes up for the day and it's pretty cool.
It's kind of like, you're home. You hear the music going. I do enjoy it. It's part of Mayo Clinic.
A place where medicine and music work together. Austin says the biggest compliment he can receive is when a patient goes out of their way to thank him.
What better feeling could you possibly have? What better validation could you have in terms of what you're doing? It's just wonderful.
I've never heard of that instrument before.
Yeah, I've never either. So when I saw the story, I was like, I got to share it because
Yes.
I feel like a lot of the times, when you pass a church or something like that, you go, oh, it's just automatic. It'll just play on its own.
So is that in every church? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm just saying,
Oh.
like, I feel like when I'm walking out and about and I hear
Yes.
something, I go, oh, it must be an automatic.
Yep.
These bells doing this. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that where someone's actually playing the bells. Besides, people that maybe swing the bell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine the pressure. You got to, if you're making mistakes, the whole city's hearing you. Whether they like it or not, they're going to hear you. That's nuts.
Get a new guy.
You're right? Yeah, get that guy out of here. Also, you're playing with your fists. That guy makes it look so graceful, but you're just hitting it like whack-a-mole,
Yeah, he probably is super good at whack-a-mole.
He probably is,
Yeah,
honestly. I'd
get
like
that-
to see his swing.
Yeah, get that guy doing arcade.
Yep.
To our south, history came to life in Minnesota when a 65-year-old time capsule was recently opened. Demolition crews discovering the capsule at the site of a former bank in Zumbrota. City leaders opening it up during a groundbreaking event for some apartments this week. And most of the items were related to the bank's opening year, which included a letter from the architect, an old phone directory book, the bank's first deposit, and a 1925 silver dollar.
I would put a ton of money in there. Why not? It's a bank. Put a ton of money. You find it. The person who finds it is super lucky, and they got millions of dollars in this little time capsule, right?
I mean, I suppose what was a lot of money back in 1965?
Probably
You'd be like
$1,000.
Well, I'll put a $20 bill in here. You could buy whatever you want.
Seriously, yeah. Now we're like, oh, that's a gallon of
Yeah,
gas.
thanks a lot, Zumbrota.
Right? Yep. Oh my gosh.
But I guess I haven't thought about it. Are there still phone books around? In today's day and age?
I bet people can buy them. I imagine.
Yeah?
I know we have one in my parents' house.
Okay.
There's definitely one in there.
Sure.
But it's more so to practice punching and things like that. No, just kidding. I don't know.
Practice your strength. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, we're trying to get to summer, but frost and freeze conditions are still hitting places like West Michigan, which is putting crops at risk. So at one orchard, check this out. Farmers are using a large wind turbine to protect their fruit. So these fans rotate. It pulls warmer air down to keep the temperatures a few degrees higher, just enough to prevent damage to the crops. And owners say even a small temp boost can save them and their bottom line.
That's all weather right there. You're mixing the air. It's like radiational cooling when there's no wind, and then you got the mixing, and it makes it warmer. It's kind of cool.
Just like what we hear from Hunter at 4 o'clock every day.
Yes, exactly.
Coming up, how realistic is a 4-day work week? We'll see next.
All right, now's your chance to step inside one of the most iconic homes in television history. The house featured on The Brady Bunch has undergone a retro renovation, so the interior matches the scenes filmed at Paramount Studios. Now the house is opening up for guided tours in what's being called the Brady Experience. The house was recently granted historic status by the Los Angeles City Council, and tours start May 11th. And will run for a limited time. Want to go see a story about a lovely lady?
And that would be fun. Here's a fun test for us. Can we name all of the members of the Brady Bunch family?
Oh my gosh, Alice, of course.
Yeah,
Does it
Alice.
count?
Yeah, Alice would count.
Okay.
Marcia. Mr. Brady.
What's his name? Is it Phil? Peter?
William?
Peter's one of the kids.
Peter, okay.
There's Peter, there's Brad, I think is one of them.
There's a story about a manly lady. The viewers at home are going to be so upset.
I know, right?
I was thinking about that when you're reading that. I was like, can we name all the people?
I don't think I can.
Who's
Janet's one of
Yeah,
them.
is that the smallest girl?
I think the youngest is Janet.
Okay.
Yep. Dang it, I wish I remembered more. Because
Not a Brad?
Is there a Brad?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, there's a Peter, there's a Greg. There's a Greg, too. Greg's one of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, Greg's the oldest.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm sure you're all screaming at us
Yeah,
right now.
he probably got them all right.
Yep.
Well, here's something I didn't know. It is the 100th anniversary of the 5-day work week, but a century later, there are increasing calls from corporate leaders and politicians, apparently, to cut back to 4 days.
Very interesting. Evan Moon looks at the history behind the modern weekend and the calls to change it.
On May 1st, 1926, Ford Motor became the first major U.S. company to adopt a 5-day, 40-hour work week, down from 6 days in its factories. The move shocked the industry, but Henry Ford said it boosted productivity and worker loyalty and pride.
There was less turnover, and people were happier to work. Inadvertently, what the 5-day work week did was create the middle class.
Now, 100 years later, there's a push for a shorter work week.
Our economy is much more digital, service, and productivity driven. We want to make sure that that work-life balance is in lockstep.
New York State Senator Jessica Ramos has introduced a bill to launch 32-hour pilot programs.
In codifying it into law, when we're ready, we'll be able to deliver on a quality of life that is much more reflective of our needs as human beings right now.
And globally, organizations are working with businesses to test the model on a larger scale.
About 90% of companies who initiate a 4-day week trial stick to 4-day week. It's spent with family, friends, it's out shopping, it's out dining, it's out doing things in the community. It brings not only your family together, but it brings society back together.
Several bills have been introduced in Congress for reduced hours and no less pay. Those bills haven't passed, but some U.S. companies are ahead of the curve.
CBS News spoke with the crowdfunding company Kickstarter in 2022, already working 32 hours.
People think that productivity is a function of just hours worked, and it really isn't.
Leaders at major companies like OpenAI, Zoom, and JP Morgan Chase say a shorter work week may not just be beneficial, but inevitable. Evan Moon, CBS News.
Something interesting to talk about. I would love a 4-day week. Wouldn't that be awesome?
I would love it too. I realized I was supposed to talk about the whole list. We got Mike Brady, Carol Brady, Greg, Marcia, Peter, Jan, Bobby, Cindy, and Alice.
Also, the parents. What are the parents'
Mike?
names? Mike and Carol.
Carol's my mom's name, so I should have gotten that.
But that's not real.
Yeah.
Come on.
Main one's Alice.
Yes.
We needed Alice. We'll talk about tomorrow's blindfold when we return.
Coming up tomorrow on Northern Life, if you're a fan of Family Feud, you're going to love our Black Bear Casino Resort blindfold. I invite a few of our Northern News Now friends to play a similar game in our conference room. Is that me right there? Is this Steve Harvey?
It's Hunter McCullough hosting tomorrow, so be sure to stop by. He's not that well dressed, but
No.
Yeah.
I'm wearing gym shorts, I think, or something like that. But I wish I would have shaved everything and just kept the mustache like Steve Harvey, you know?
Yeah, would look good.
Also, talk about a stud.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey, all his different suits.
Oh, always funny too.
Oh my gosh,
Always
hilarious.
Funny. Yeah. Well, we'll see you over at northernnewsnow.com after the show. We'll be talking about a new toy that might be worth the price, even though it's a steep one. And we'll be wishing a very happy birthday to a viewer in Iron River, Wisconsin.
Aww.
So join us on our website for Northern Life Online.
That's going to be wonderful. Very excited to talk about her and talk about everybody and talk about all the different things we're going to be talking about. Coming up online, if you want to come talk with us, we're going to talk about it.
You can tell Hunter and I have been enjoying these McCafe beverages that are coming out Wednesday. Hunter's strawberry refresher almost gone.
It's almost gone. I don't know if there's not energy in these, I don't think, but I feel like I'm getting an energy boost
I
from
think there's
these.
probably a little bit of sugar, so I think that's maybe where we're ending up. So be sure to join us on Northern Life Online for a little more Jolt of Boost. Jolt of Boost. Jolt of fun.
And talking. We love you so much.
Thanks for watching us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this This is Northern Light.